Holy crap, it I'm going to take out the gas tank and off the rear bumper tonight. I've got to run some new fuel lines and stuff, and I need to know what fuel sending unit to put in this because I'm not quite sure it's a stock gas tank. So when I parked the car, I don't know if you guys can see that, it had about 3 or 4 gallons in it. Well, 10 years later, it was completely dry, and I wasn't quite sure what happened. There was so much kitty litter and everything under here. Now I've got it clean and pulled the car back in, and the half a gallon that's in there is leaking onto the floor from what looks like the drain plug. So yeah, there's a better shot of what's leaking. Look at that. Ooh, there's metal shavings all around it. Ooh, gross. There is for the fuel. This is for the gas gauge. This is for the fuel line. And yeah, just some hooks, right? That's all in my freaking mouth. So this looks like 1/4-inch fuel line, which, dude, it's so big under here. Fat men aren't supposed to work in these conditions. All right. So I'm gonna unhook you from heat. Well, why are you so, dang, that's such a hard piece of tube. Probably not even gas lines, probably like heater hose or something. Oh my gosh, it's rock hard. Please don't spew gas all in my face. I'm asking you politely, what do you want your name to be? Ooh. I should just cut you. Can I cut you? Ooh, what's that? What's that? Is that a plug? Yes! Bye-bye, plug. You know what's about to happen here? You're going down. Ow! Dang it! Tetanus. Cutting. Cutting. Oh, no gas. Oh, yep, completely dry. Bone dry. Ow! Oh, that is it. Why are you so, oh my gosh, so tight. I plan on letting this down nice and low. I wish I had some of those ratcheting wrenches. That would be nice. Ratcheting wrenches and a lift. I don't think I went back far enough there, Cotton. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. That's the gas neck getting caught. Yup. There she is. Miss America. Come out. Oh, sweet dent. Right in the middle. Well, this gas tank sounds pretty dang rotten. Sounds like there's a whole bunch of junk in there. We shall find out. Oh, yep, that's how it works. And there she blows. Holy nasty, uh-oh, gas everywhere. See all the junk on that thing? And this looks pretty varnished and yucky. So, looks like I will be needing a new thingamabobber. I thought there was supposed to be a piece on here for the float. How does this work? Yeah, this is supposed to have a, oh. Well, it looks like that's probably inside. Yeah, it's pretty rusty in there. Well, that sucks. Plastic cap in there. First steps of the gas tank refurb. It's all rusted from the inside out. I've got plugged up the hose there with a bolt. I've got the plug in the bottom and the cap on. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill it with some gasoline, some fresh gas, and some chains, shake the hell out of it, and get everything broken loose in there that is loose before we go into the electrolysis, electroshock therapy. You can see even a plastic cap came out of there. All the crap that came out, it's just nasty. It's all rusty, water, there's metal stuff and chunks. I don't really want to dig through it. I mean, we can, look, this was in there. I guess from somebody's, look at, this was all in there. So that's gross. But I'm gonna put it in this container right here for proper disposal. All right, so I bought an endoscope, or like a scope camera, so you guys can kind of see what's happening down inside the tank. And I went ahead and that should have, you may have already seen it, or you'll see it right now. After I got done getting all the loose rust and everything out, I took this and I cut it off, because I'm going to be extending this to a different type of filler neck anyway. So the first part of this process, where we put a little bit of electricity. Oh, hi, there's a puppy just ran up on me. Hi, puppy. We're animal friendly around here. That's just how we roll. Animals just like roll up and like, what's up, Stan? So what I was saying is I cut this guy off, okay? Hopefully what will happen is the rust will come from the positive side, which will be the tank, and attract itself to the negative side, and we'll have a somewhat clean tank to start the Pour 15 tank restoration kit with. I know you don't need to do this for that, but I just wanted to get it as clean as I could, so we'll see what happens. All right, baby girl. What I have is I have this rod. This is an entirely open space, and I have space here. I don't know if this is gonna work at all like this, so you're learning with me, but I don't want this rod to be loose in there and touch the tank. What I'm doing is I'm putting it off to one side so I can rotate it and make sure it's farthest away from the base of the tank as possible. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna insert this, and then I'm gonna look in with the light from the other side to make sure it's not touching. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let me show you what's happening. Now that you kind of saw how I did that anode here, or sacrificial steel over there, here's what I'm gonna do to plug this. A lot of guys try to use tape and stuff. I already have a new fuel sending unit. This is the old garbage fuel sending unit that's just rusted out, and the float has been completely rusted off, as well as the cable connection. What I've done is I put a bolt, I left a piece of hose on there. I put a bolt through to seal it, like that's a little bigger than the rubber inside, and I just cranked it in there. I'm just gonna cut this thing off, put it back in, and seal it shut with the ring. And hopefully that will be enough to seal this thing up. I don't know if I trust this rubber, but we'll see what happens. Should be good enough for what we need it to do. Get in your hole! Are you mad at me because I cut you up? Oh. Line them up, stay in. So what I've done here is I got a little kiddie pool just in case we've got any leaks coming out of the bottom. I went ahead and I took my welding table and I insulated just in case the weld neck wants to touch the welding table. I insulated it with a piece of rubber, strapped it up so it's standing up because I want all the air to come up and I don't want any air inside. I want to be able to fill it all the way up to here. I have a feeling that that's probably a little, probably not going to happen 100%, but this is the best I can do. I ground off some fresh metal. I don't know if you can see it because of the dang lighting, but I ground off some fresh metal right there for a contact. The other contact is here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to fill her up with my solution, which I will show you right now. Super washing soda from Arm & Hammer. You don't want to get this stuff in your eyeballs. I don't know what the mixture is, so I'm just going to put a bunch of it in there and see what happens. I'll probably put like half the box in there. I mean, it's cheap enough and I don't think you can put too much. Okay, so I was lucky my buddy was here because filled the tank up with water and Stan did not think about the fact that this thing's gonna weigh over 200 pounds when it's full. I had it leaned up and hung on my welding table, as you can see right here. And so it started to, the bottom started to slide out and the top started to fall against my car, which wasn't cool. So we grabbed it before it hit. Then we noticed it sprung a leak at the bottom. So got a hose clamp, clamped it around the bolt that's in the hose. That stopped that leak. There's another leak at the seal for the fuel sending unit. So the fuel sending unit's old, I'm reusing it, and I don't want to use a new seal on it. So it's a tiny, tiny little leak. So I've got a timer set. Every hour I'm gonna come out here and just make sure it's topped off and it's good. Right now everything is running and I'll show you guys exactly what I did. So I put some holes right here, all the way around, some big holes to let the gas out, because what happens is during this process, hydrogen gas is made, which is why you want to do this in an open area. I've got the garage open and everything. I have the fans running. And I'm gonna let this run for, I don't know, till tonight sometime. And I've got the positive on the rebar here, and the rebar is going down into the water probably 7 or 8 inches, and I've got the negative hooked right here to a piece of bare metal that I ground off on the tank. So if you look, you can see the brown line forming right here. It's been bubbling up, rust colored bubbles. I've got the battery charger. All this is for weight on the table, so and then that's for weight so it doesn't slide out. It's running somewhere 3 amps ish. I've got it set to manual mode, so it's doing, it should be doing, actually, I think this is, I don't know what this is. It's running, it's working. I don't know how to read that thing. I just topped it off and turned it back on. You can see the bubbles right there happening that are coming out. Definitely working. All right, so this has been running for about 2 hours, and I came out here to top it off, but I just kind of wanted to take it and show you guys the process, what's happening to the anode itself. So I'm gonna pull the anode out. And you can see the rust coming onto the anode itself. And you can see how far into the water it is. It's all the way from here to here in the water. So pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and top it off. I just unplugged it, let all the water spill out into the little kiddie pool I had here. I haven't looked inside yet, but let's do it together. Maybe? I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Is it weird to be nervous about this kind of thing? I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know why. Look at all the gunk that came out of this thing. All the rust. It's like a stew. That is promising. Look how clean that is. I'm gonna clean the tank out. I'm gonna rinse it out and then we'll look inside. I can't even believe, holy crap, it worked. That is a clean gas tank. Holy smokes. Honestly, I'm 100% flabbergasted that even worked. I've seen it done on small tanks and parts, but not anything that big. It's kind of awesome. I'm super, super excited about it. Next time you see a video, I will be refurbishing that tank with the Pour 15 tank restore kit. It'll seal it and everything, and so we'll go over how to do that. Or I'll do it and you can watch, and we'll see if that works too. Ooh, check this out. Oh, follow me on Instagram, you may have already seen this. Oh, technically tenacious on Instagram. This is my Oldsmobile steering wheel. Super stoked. Lots of cool custom stuff is gonna be happening with this car. I know I keep saying it, but I'm excited about it, so see ya.